This memorial is the Bleasby Aircrew Memorial, and it's a memorial to the men who died within a mile and 2 miles of Bleasby during World War II. We have identified 6 aircraft crews here. The project started off with researching the 2 Lancasters which I'd been told collided over the village during the war. The 2 Lancasters collided in mid-air in the middle of the night, and all crew on board were killed instantaneously. The one was on operational flight returning from a raid over Berlin and to its base here in Syerston. It was piloted by a Canadian pilot, and he had a flight engineer who was Australian. The other aircraft was on a training flight from a base north of Newark. All of the men were killed instantaneously. The other aircraft that crashed very nearby was this aircraft 304 Polish Squadron, which was also based at Syerston. This was an entire Polish crew. The Polish crews were of course unusual. They were being retrained. Those who were pilots were probably fighter pilots, and they were being retrained to fly with Bomber Command, twin-engine aircraft flying at night rather than by day. The Polish airmen were very experienced. They'd fought the Nazis in Poland before that country was overrun, and they fled via Romania to France, where they then fought again against the Nazis. But on the fall of France and the evacuation of Dunkirk, they came to Britain and volunteered to fly with the Royal Air Force. So we actually have 7 Polish airmen who are recorded on this memorial who died in this area. All of them are buried at Newark Cemetery. Here we have another operational squadron aircraft, 61 Squadron again, flying out of Syerston. This aircraft took off on a raid, fully laden with ammunition and bombs and fuel, and its dinghy deployed and wrapped itself around the tail. The pilot lost control, came down 51 seconds after takeoff. Now, as by chance, we found this aircraft because John Ramsey here is a relative of the architect who designed the concept of this memorial. This memorial was designed to be used rather than just looked at, and here you see it as a seat. The concept is the tail fin of a Lancaster, and here you have a propeller also of a Lancaster. When the project started, we thought this was about identifying aircraft crashes, but what it's become is a memorial to people, and this memorial actually attracts a steady stream of visitors, either who are relatives of members of the crewmen recorded here, or who had relatives who